Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Phoebe. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. Today is Saturday. Happy Galentine's Day for all us single girls. But anyway, today is PCOS Saturday. So today we are going to be talking about the misconceptions that people have about PCOS. And this misconception is coming from people with PCOS, people without PCOS, people in the healthcare field, people who just don't know, blah, blah, blah. But yes. But first, if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications because around here, you want to stay on top of every drop. All right, so let's get started. I have all my notes on my phone, so please ignore when my eyes go down. I'm trying to read to you all because I really listed all this stuff out. These are things that I had misconceptions about years ago, and then I realized that people still have misconceptions about these things. So I was like, you know what, let me share this with you all because I don't think you guys know. Anyway, so the first one is PCOS causes infertility. Yes, PCOS does cause infertility, but not in every woman. I've always said this. I've said this in my previous videos. No two women who have PCOS will have the same symptoms. It's different for all of us. So yes, PCOS does cause infertility, but not in every woman. And you can still get pregnant. It's going to be hard, but it's possible. I've seen some of my friends who have PCOS. They've had multiple kids. It's a hard journey, but it is possible. Some women find that losing weight or simply balancing their hormone helps them conceive. And when you lose weight, your hormones tend to get balanced. So that's like a win-win situation right there for you if you are overweight and have PCOS. Now, for women who are slender, sometimes it goes deeper than that. They have to do IVF. They have to take certain medications that will push their body to ovulate because some people don't ovulate. So again, yes, PCOS does cause infertility, but it's not in every woman who has PCOS. So do not just look at a woman who says she has PCOS and assume that she can't have kids. That's not true. The second one, you have to be obese or overweight to have PCOS. No. There are women in the world who have PCOS who are stick thin. And I'm not trying to be rude by calling you stick thin, but there's slender women who have PCOS. PCOS is not just for women who are overweight. A symptom of PCOS is not your weight. It's not. There are, like I said, it's not what you see when you look at people. Like when you look at PCOS, you don't see slender women, but slender women should pop up. Women like Victoria Beckham. Julia Michaels, they have PCOS, but they're not overweight. I know with Julia Michaels, she said, is that her name? Julia Michaels, whatever. She said she was overweight and she lost the weight, and her weight was due to her having PCOS. But look at her now. She's maintained it and she's made a career out of it. But Victoria Beckham is literally like this compared to me. And she has PCOS. So just because a woman is overweight does not mean she has PCOS. She can get PCOS. No. Third, you have to have polycystic ovaries to have PCOS. No. Polycystic ovaries are a symptom of PCOS, but not every woman who has PCOS is going to have polycystic ovaries. And one of those women that does not and has never had polycystic ovaries is sitting right here giving you all this facts. I've always gotten ultrasounds just to make sure everything was okay. I've never, ever had polycystic ovaries. And I'm thankful for that. I thank God for that. And I remember that this keeps, for me, it reminds me that PCOS is not the same for every woman. I may not have polycystic ovaries, but the next woman going in to get an ultrasound for PCOS may find out that she has cysts on her ovaries, unfortunately. But you have to get rid of that misconception. PCOS does not necessarily mean you are going to have cystic ovaries. No. Every woman grows unwanted facial hair and body hair, and they suffer from male pattern baldness. Again, this is a no. I unfortunately have all of that, okay? I have male pattern baldness in the center of my head, in the crown. I have the mustache. I get the beard. I get the excessive armpit hair. It's a lot. It's a lot, okay? Oh, Jesus. It's a lot. But there's some women out there who have PCOS who don't have this. They do not suffer from unwanted hair. They are lucky. Okay, let me not say they're lucky. But again, this is another symptom of PCOS that not every woman is going to have. I unfortunately have it. And I wish I didn't. I absolutely hate it. Ugh. Irregular or absent menstrual cycle means you have PCOS. No. There are many causes for irregular or absent menstrual cycles. PCOS is just one of the reasons that you may not get your cycle. But there's so many things that can cause women to lose their menstrual cycle. Your body weight being too low, your body being in starvation mode, other hormone imbalances that are not related to PCOS can cause your cycles to disappear. Putting yourself on birth control and staying on birth control for years can also cause your periods and your cycle to just disappear. There are many things that can cause irregular and absent menstrual cycles. PCOS is not the leading cause of that. I'm sorry. PCOS can only be diagnosed via an ultrasound. Again, that is false. I think we have a lot of false information. I was trying to get some things that are true so I can explain to you why they are true for certain women, but I don't know. There are many ways to diagnose PCOS. Getting an ultrasound is helpful if you don't have the symptoms like the abnormal hair growth, absent cycles, skin tags, acanthosis nigricans, like all the other symptoms. If you do not have all the other symptoms, then a doctor will definitely give you an ultrasound to see if you have cysts on your ovaries. And if you do, then he will probably give you the diagnosis of Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. If you don't have cysts on your ovaries and you still think you have PCOS, I don't know what to tell you. You don't. Sorry, sis. This club ain't for you. I wish you the best. Don't come in here because this you don't want this. Women with PCOS can easily lose weight like anyone else. No, we cannot. I wish I could zoom my camera into my face so you can see the stank face that I'm doing, because we can't. I don't care what nobody says. We cannot. With PCOS, it's possible to lose weight. It is very possible to lose weight. But many women, including myself, find it hard to lose weight and maintain the weight loss. I can lose weight. I can absolutely lose weight. Okay, honey. Put me on The Biggest Loser and I'll win. Come find me a couple of years later and ask me if I maintained that weight loss, and then it'd be a different story. I can lose the weight. Can I maintain the weight loss? No. For some odd reason, the weight always comes back and then it just sticks and stays longer. Ugh. We find it hard to lose weight because we can cut the carbs, do the exercises, etc., and still find it hard to just drop 5 pounds. Before I did low carbs and keto, I was following a bodybuilder's diet. I was eating the plain chicken, the boiled, the steamed broccoli, the little cup of rice, and I would literally lose 1 pound every month, and it was the most annoying thing in the world. And that goes to show you, if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, the lifestyle changes that you have to make have to be catered to you. You cannot look at someone else's life and think copying what they are doing is going to give you the same results, because honey, it's not. I've done it. I've been there. It's frustrating. Don't do it. Take it from me. You don't want this. No. With PCOS, it's all about continuously healing your body. Your body needs healing. And in order to heal your body, you have to find things that cater to your body. You have to do things for yourself. That's why you cannot just see your friend doing keto and dropping 50 pounds in 2 weeks. You hop onto the keto bandwagon and think it's the same thing for you. It's not. It's not going to give you the same results, and the weight may come back. You have to find something for yourself. And I'm going to keep saying that until it sticks. Keto is a personalized, PCOS. Treating PCOS is something that has to be personalized. You have to personalize it. Make it fit your life. Make it fit your lifestyle. Do not copy the next woman down the street, honey, because I promise you, you're not going to get the same results. I'm sorry. You'll know for sure if you have PCOS. No. There are a lot of women who sit and diagnose themselves with PCOS, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? Why do you want to have PCOS? If you don't have PCOS, take that and run with it. Because PCOS is not easy. I'm sorry. It's an invisible disease that a lot of people don't know about, or an invisible illness that a lot of people don't know about, but it sucks. And I will not wish that on any other woman. Don't wish it on yourself. Don't try to diagnose yourself. Don't. You cannot self-diagnose yourself, and you shouldn't try. PCOS doesn't have a look. Not all doctors are well educated enough to even diagnose you with PCOS. I always say this: if you want to try and see if you have PCOS, seek help from people who know about PCOS. Look for a specialist such as an endocrinologist or an OBGYN. Your primary care physician probably does not know enough about hormones to diagnose you, and they're probably going to write you off, or they're going to misdiagnose you. If you want to see if you want to get tested for PCOS, go see a specialist. Ask your PCP to write you a referral, because I work in healthcare. Tell your PCP to write you a referral to go see a specialist. Look for an endocrinologist in your area. Look for a hormone doctor. And I don't mean like these people who work from the back of their house talking about, oh, I make herbs that can cure PCOS. Nah. Look for a specialist, an endocrinologist or an OBGYN, and get them to help you. Birth control is the best way to treat PCOS. No. Saying birth control is the best way to treat PCOS is like saying metformin is the best treatment for PCOS. No. There's no one-size-fits-all way to treat PCOS. Birth control, just like metformin, is more of a band-aid that masks these symptoms. So literally, it's like you have a crack in the wall and you put tape over the crack thinking it's going to stop the water that's coming through. That's what you're doing when you put yourself on birth control or take metformin to treat your PCOS. You're masking these symptoms. You're not treating your PCOS. You are literally like trying to ignore the symptoms. And I promise you, it's not going to help you. It's not. The best treatment for PCOS is a lifestyle change that suits you. And I'm always going to say that. The best way to treat PCOS, to guarantee like longevity, just being happy with your body, being happy with your health, is finding a lifestyle that fits you. For me, I've already decided I will forever either be low carbs or keto because my body does not function well on a full carb diet. I also know that I have to make sleep hygiene a priority. I have to make sure stress management is the top of my list. If anything is stressing me out, I have to figure out a way to fix it because being stressed out throws my hormones out of whack. You have to know these things. There is no cure for PCOS, but knowing this should not leave you feeling sad or down. PCOS is about continuously healing your body. It's trial and error because you're going to go through a lot of like ups and downs. You're going to try things and think it's working one day and the next day it doesn't. It's about finding balance that will bring you change and healing. And with PCOS, your body doesn't need to be fixed. Your body needs to be healed. All you have to do is find a lifestyle that will give you this healing that you need. And I promise you, you're going to love yourself, love your body. You're going to ignore the fact that you have this illness, and you're just going to live your life fully and carefree. I think that's what I've done. When I got diagnosed with PCOS, I was so sad. I was a teenager, a young teenager, so sad and scared because my doctor said, you have polycystic ovarian disease. Tell a kid that they got a disease and what are they going to think? I'm going to die tomorrow. But over the years, no. I am living well. I'm proud to share my journey. I'm proud to say I have PCOS because guess what? It's helping the next lady down the street. I have ladies who are years older than me coming to me thanking me for sharing my story because it's helping them treat this illness that they've had for years but never knew how to take care of themselves because doctors still don't know enough about PCOS. If you Google PCOS, everything that you read online is the same. And that sucks because women do not go through the same thing. When we have PCOS, the only thing that we have in common is that we are women and we have this diagnosis. But I'm here to tell you, it is possible to treat, manage, and reverse your PCOS. It's not a cure, but you can absolutely reverse it. Okay? Whew, I feel like I talked a lot. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Okay, I absolutely love these PCOS talks. I can't wait to see you all next week for our next talk. Next week, I'm going to be sharing the supplements that I take that help me treat and manage my PCOS. and some of the symptoms that come along with it. I thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their mama's friends to come check my channel out. If you know someone with PCOS, send them my way. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments box. Follow me on Instagram at breakingupwithobesity. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. Take care, stay safe. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Galentine's Day. Love you.